It's so loud in my ear.
I was like trying to Look
more killer cops!
No 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 more killer cops!
Everybody driving by but not coming out. I know. People that's fucking disgusting. And that's where they get everything fucked up. It's very fucked.
We have nothing. Hold on. It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love and support one another.
We must love and support one another.
We have nothing to lose but our change.
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 Everybody's been telling you for fucking years. It's gonna make a difference in the world. It's gonna be you.
Gosser needs to be out. Daniel Cleaver needs to be out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey!
Hey, ho, ho!
Cosgrove has got to go!
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Fucking racist ass police!
Fuck!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Fuck these racist ass police! Fuck them! Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
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 What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
And if we don't get it?
Shut it down!
And if we don't get it?
Shut it down!
And if we don't get it?
Shut it down!
down!
Love it.
Yeah, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
That's what I said.
Yeah, right.
By the way, press girl, really cute dress.
I know, I work on it. And your hair is off. I literally do. I was just outside. I was laughing. I love it. I love it.
Episode about the episode about a guy who is trying to
Fuck these racist ass police.
that episode too. Say just look out.
All right, y'all. So we're out here in Carrollton, Kentucky. Let that truck go by. We're out here in Carrollton, Kentucky. Carroll County, Kentucky. Carrollton is the city. Recently, Carroll County Sheriff, so County Sheriff, hired Myles Cosgrove, one of the officers who was involved in the botched no-knock warrant that ended the life of Breonna Taylor in her own apartment. It has been reported that he was the one that discharged the round that ended her life. He discharged 16 rounds without confirming a target before discharging blindly into the apartment. He was fired from LMPD for improper use of force. He filed a lawsuit with the FOP to try to get his job back, was denied. He then was able to keep his peacekeeping certification by the Kentucky Law Enforcement Board, so that allowed him to be able to apply at other places across the state. So he did, and was apparently hired out here in Carroll County. We reached out to Carroll County Sheriff for comment. We're not able to receive one. Courier-Journal was able to get a comment from one of the deputy sheriffs. So there is some information out there that has been released directly from the Carroll County Sheriffs, but I don't personally have it. I did put up an article yesterday with those quotes from the Courier-Journal, so you can find that on riotheart.com. But there's a number of protesters that have gathered behind me to protest this hire, obviously. Kind of small numbers at the moment, maybe 15 people. But apparently there's been people that have been trickling in and out all day. I had to show up a little bit late because I had a family emergency this morning, so I was about an hour, 15 minutes late. But people have been trickling in and out since 11 o'clock. There's a number of signs, a number of people chanting. A little bit of a lull at the moment, which is why I decided to go ahead and do this stand-up and kind of explain to y'all what is going on. Since we are out here in Carroll County, the reception, the cell phone reception might be a little lacking, so if it is spotty or breaking up, feel free to comment, let me know. I am taking some additional high definition footage with one of my other cameras so that we can have some backup in case this isn't, very good. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this spin, let y'all take a look.
Cosgrove has got to go, hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go, hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go, hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go!
Of course, there's some other Louisville press that made their way out. WHAS, I think maybe Wave 3 as well.
Such a good question, though.
You can see the people are gathered out here by the corner. This is the corner of Court Street and something else. It's right in front of the Carroll County Sheriff's Department, if I'm not mistaken. You can kind of see. Well, no, you can't.
Breonna Taylor!
You can kind of see
Breonna Taylor!
up over that way.
Breonna Taylor!
There's a table set up with supplies and water.
No justice!
Gotta keep your strength up when you're protesting.
Police. Justice! No peace! Prosecute the police! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey!
Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go!
What?
Yeah, they do. And they'll throw you under the jail. Yeah, I know most of them. Girl, I think it's kind of I'm like, how are you not? I turned 40. I'm like, I got 2 minutes on. I'm ready. She out here sporting her shorts. I'm like, girl, it's cold. Yeah, she does.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her
We have been able to confirm through various sources that local city council members, magistrates, officials were also unaware of this hire. Completely done on accord of the
Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Cosgrove has got to go!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
Say her name!
Breonna Taylor!
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what. I don't know if we've done this one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Fuck 12.
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Fuck these racist ass police!
Y'all, the city's different, okay?
I
love the city. When I first got there, I was like, holy shit. And then I got there and I was like, wait, this is not that. You all, like, I felt like, okay, you all not me. This is not anything like you all said. Yeah. We actually, like, had, you know, in our protest, we created resources. Woo! The more you all learn how to take care of each other, the less you have to depend on your community. I read that. You get pulled over. I can't help it. What else? Just every, you know, just loving each other. Like, hey, I know stand on your American right to peacefully protest. That's big issue. We don't want to be systemic racism. Just to tell you guys, like, real, like, I know. 874 days before we got any justice, before one cop was arrested, no cop was arrested. You guys are crazy. Oh, yeah. We don't know what the fuck is on this job, but yet, not only did we get cops arrested, one of the cops already stayed on the other cops. The rest of them were facing life in prison for invading on some people's civil rights. You know, that's a big thing. Civil rights is a huge thing. That's right. And we will make sure that you guys have TOJ as well before we leave. And start calling them. I'm not going to scrap it. The complete opposite of what they thought it would be. They beat up homeless people, they sexually assault women. That's what they freaking think that shit is. Somebody's a criminal or not. You are a cop. You are not supposed to be a criminal. You're supposed to do your fucking job. You took an oath. They took an oath to serve and protect. Not to kill. Not to kill or terrorize people. I mean, unless you're in a big city like Louisville. Can I ask you a question about the Two of them! Good old boy! Woo!
They have got so much darkness on my days.
Myles is in one of those.
That's what they did. They turned them off. They turned them off after they went live.
You're just sitting down here, aren't you supposed to be?
Is that the intimidation?
You should not be working.
Carroll team took.
It's so cold.
He's over here. But you still motherfucker. I'm gonna sit there and touch the
Dog his ass all over.
We're gonna
Shame people sit around there. I will set the cat in the house.
I know.
Hold out the whole time.
Woo-hoo! It's look. We're up here.
Around this river, around the boat in the river.
I know it. It's
I used to live on down there. Now look at the
It's always like 10 degrees cold.
Oh man. I walked out this morning and I was like, rare. And then I got out here and I was like, whoa! Yes! That's right. Shut it down. And you know, it says something when the community is scared about coming and protesting, but when they're all right about it and they're all
Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Trigger happy Cosgrove.
Did you think you could come down here, Cosgrove? Did you think you could come down here and get a job and we wouldn't show up?
Trigger happy Cosgrove.
Did you think that we would just say, oh, it's okay, he can just go get another job?
Trigger happy
Go to another
Cosgrove.
community and terrorize another community.
Trigger happy.
We will always show up. We stand with the community. We are here today for the community. And you know, it's a beautiful thing when the community is supported. So you may see a small community that are not happy about this at all. No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho.
Cosgrove
has got to go.
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go.
Hey, hey!
Ho, ho.
Cosgrove has got to go! How you doing?
Oh yeah, for sure. She's the one that got this.
No problem, Scanlon. Had to move some schedule around to be here, but I made it. Hey! There's a number of people honking and waving as they roll by. Even if people aren't getting out of their vehicles and standing here with signs. Like I said, a number of vehicles as they pass honking, waving, no middle fingers, no screaming, no yelling, no threats, nothing like that. It's all been honking in support. Just like that, dude had his fist up.
What's your name?
No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace.
21. Lived here your whole life. What's your reaction?
I'm gonna post some pictures up real quick. Let everyone know on Instagram that I'm live over here on Facebook. Should be Twitch and YouTube as well. If you want to share the live, let people know that Carroll County is not gonna just let Myles Cosgrove move in.
Breonna Taylor. said they're on security lockdown.
So you gotta go to the...
Not very colorful, right? Are you a student?
Well, if you pay your pants, at least we just live down the road.
Okay. What do you do right now?
Well, I'm just preparing the baby right now.
That's fine. What do you hope to need in?
If you just work, I hope you get him out of this.
Because I'm in there, so I know you don't get rest.
I think, thank you. We just had. Okay. I had a helicopter flying over.
Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Cosgrove has got to go. Cosgrove has got to go.
What do you say to that?
Well, I do. People do that for the chance, but not for the love. He did that very well. And he knows that, you know. Why do you file the city? Why would anybody in his right mind do that?
Hey, Amy.
Has problems.
Is this the first time you've been involved?
I think so. They can come if they want. Yeah, no.
George Floyd?
Yes.
Got it. All right, yeah. Hey, this was New York Times. See your comments this afternoon.
I hope that came across on the stream.
Oh, I'm sure it did because it's facing my.
Oh, is it?
Well, the microphone on this side is always stronger than the microphone on this
Oh, I
side.
didn't realize that. So they can hear whatever.
It usually picks up stronger towards us, which is why you always hear car really vibrating.
Yeah.
And then everyone else is.
I'll find her.
I got you. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Slightly better, remember?
So happy, like.
What's the song?
Yes, already that we don't know.
Get there and it's accurate.
They just walked out. Then we got this great people that were out there county.
The second dog that went by here barking.
So what motivated you work Owen County?
Owen County's Justice Club.
Yeah, Owen County Sheriff.
Owen County.
Owen County Sheriff. All right. Are you What's your reaction to the hiring?
My brother and my uncle called him. All of us.
Still 46 degrees.
Yeah.
Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Cosgrove has got to go.
That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers. Obviously, it was so much more easy because it was like before anything happened.
Tell me this 20-some years later.
So he didn't know this guy.
They did bring his money.
Walk down this way.
Porta potties. What are the eggs? I have questions.
I use them mainly because I got 6 pieces of net.
They bred. Interesting. And the whole time he was
Here, I'm still breathing.
Hey, man, take a walk down the water real quick. Huh? Take a walk down the water real quick. Just let somebody know where we're
Really don't breathe.
I ain't going in that water.
Like I was innocent out there. Transfers or something. Gotta be surrounded by here.
Sorry, y'all. Having a little conversation with the Pulitzer Prize winning John Cherry. Antonio Brown is live as well. Maxwell Mitchell has been live. Summer is here, but I think her phone died, which is kind of a summer thing. But we're set up here outside the Carroll County Courthouse. There's some porta-johns being set up. I don't know if that was arranged by the city or the organizers, but that is just now happening. We've got, I think, WHAS 11, if I'm not mistaken, doing some interviews. There was a number of mainstream media outlets that made their way down here for this protest. We got a police presence across the street, keeping an eye. They have maintained their distance. Maxwell and Antonio have engaged with them a couple times. John Cherry just said that he heard that there are other law enforcement officers that are staged nearby, so he was going to check that out and is going to keep me posted. We do find out where those law enforcement officers are staged. We might go venture there if that is something that y'all might want to see. But right now, I am just trying to give y'all a little spin of what's going on and try to get some B-reel with my other camera. Because again, the reception out here is a little spotty. So I just want to make sure that, you know, we can get some good high definition footage as well. Corner of Court and something else on, again, right in front of the courthouse.
Yeah. That was an interesting old sheriff that likes to rob people and almost killed a lady. And now the new sheriff's on bullshit too. The citizens love telling stories.
I've heard quite a few myself.
Yep. And we get a porta potty. They're so nice.
Like, I don't know if these are from the city or
and
what.
And you think we ain't coming back? Y'all treating us this good? Shit.
I know that there was an elderly woman earlier that I overheard saying that she, you know, just wanted to find somewhere to use the bathroom. And I think she said that the courthouse was on lockdown, so she couldn't go in to use it, if I'm not mistaken. Which would make sense with the protest being outside. So, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I'm gonna be real for a second, y'all. I honestly expected a little bit more opposition today. You know, when you get out into the sticks of Kentucky, some people's opinions get a little squirrely. You know, I originally grew up in the sticks of Kentucky, moved to Louisville many years ago. But yeah, opinions get a little bit more squirrely out here, and you're a little typically going to be a little bit more likely to have opposition, to have people showing up to protest in opposition. And a lot of times in rural areas like this, you get people carrying firearms and whatnot. You know, it's just the way of life. It's not. It is what it is. Even locally, you get a whole lot of firearms. That's just to be Kentucky. Kentucky is a constitutional carry state, which means that if you are the age of 21, you can walk into a gun store and purchase, you know, background check, put it in the back of your pants, load it, and walk out with it. You know, you don't have to have any permits. You don't have to have any type of registration. If you do purchase from a gun store, obviously there is a, you know, a record of the sale. But private sales in Kentucky are 100% legal as well. You know, you don't need any record of a private sale, and it is completely above board. You know, here's my pistol, give me $100, done deal. I have always done a bill of sale when I've done private sales, just because it is good to have that record, and the state doesn't require it. But again, we're out here, Carroll County. Myles Cosgrove, who was one of the officers that was involved in the botched no-knock warrant that ended Breonna Taylor's life. It's also been reported that he was the one that discharged the round that ended her life. It's been reported that he discharged 16 rounds that evening. He did not confirm his target, which is one of the first things you're trained whenever you're trained with firearm safety. But he didn't visually confirm his target. He just blindly started discharging rounds out into, just discharging rounds into the apartment. Sorry, distracted by that comment, Casey. Hold on, sorry. But yeah, he blindly discharged 16 rounds into different directions into the apartment, killing Breonna Taylor. The Louisville Metro Police Department eventually did fire him. Because of what was it? Their reasoning was misappropriate use of force. But he applied, went through the FOP, tried to sue LMPD, gets dropped back. He failed. He was not getting rehired by LMPD. The Kentucky Law Enforcement Board allowed him to keep his peacekeeping certification, which allowed him to reapply in other areas, which he applied here in Carroll County and was hired by the sheriff, Ryan Gosser. We reached out to Ryan Gosser for comment, have not received one. Courier Journal has received comment from a deputy chief, if I'm not mistaken, with the Carroll County Sheriff. I got that up in an article. You can go and check out, the comments that have come directly from the Carroll County Sheriff. But there's, probably 20-25 protesters that are here. There have been probably about 50 throughout the day, because there's been individuals that have been, stopping, saying hi, showing support, and then had to go about their businesses, because it is Monday morning. Just a vast number of cars that are raising their fist up as they drive by and honking their horn in support. Since I have been here, I haven't witnessed a single person lashing out in any type of anger or even disagreeing with the protesters here. I know that there's a large number of citizens in Carrollton, as well as Carroll County, who are upset about this hire. That includes some of the magistrates, that includes some of the city council members. It may even include the mayor. But it's just something you really got to consider.
Should I mind saying thank you? I have no problem with that at all.
Someone asking where are the $100 pistols? Everywhere in Kentucky. I guess is really the only way to appropriately answer that question. Everywhere and anywhere. Because it's that accessible in Kentucky. Hey, constitutional carry. Yeah. Let's see. Beverly, I tend to agree. I don't know that he will last in Carroll County. I know that part of the comment that was made by the representative was that they were hoping that his years at LMPD would help bring down the flow of drugs into Carroll County. That apparently he's going to have some type of experience in stopping drug trafficking. So that is one of the reasons why they hired him. You know, obviously his background check cleared as well, because no charges or anything have ever been filed against him. There are 4 officers involved in that night that have gotten federal charges though. So it is what it is. Myles definitely doesn't have any reason to be hired, but you know, this being the county, being out in the middle of nowhere, it just happened, right? I don't know, like, I'm glad to be here. I am slightly disappointed in the lower numbers than I expected, but at the same time, not a single opposition, not a single op has come. Nobody has opposed the individuals out here practicing their First Amendment rights. In fact, it looks like law enforcement officers are here to protect them while they practice their First Amendment rights. So, you know, keep it in mind.
Ho ho!
Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho ho! Cosgrove has got to go! Hey, hey!
Ho ho!
Cosgrove has got to go!
Hey hey! Ho ho!
Cosgrove has got to go. A lot of us from Louisville, Kentucky. There's a lot of citizens here as well. But yeah, we ain't here to protest. It's cold up here. It's a middle of the day. What they gonna do? Look it out. Speak my mind.
So the thing is, nor should we be scared, or anyone.
That's right.
You know, protesting in itself is exercising your First Amendment right. It's freedom of speech, and therefore we can do that. We should do that. There are situations such as these.
This is how this county is. This county is probably everyone comes to life, but they may. But this right here is something
That being said, hey hey, ho ho.
I'm not 100% hit there.
Cosgrove got it.
This guy he's just all about it's a county jail like all those other cops are doing. All those other cops can't be police officers anymore. Why should he? But gave him a ticket. He's the one that fired 16 shots at the police for Breonna Taylor. You know, our many laws she wasn't on her side. And he also shot him in the He's already had why would we need something like that in our city? They had a whole police, like, they had a to know what this like town was doing to Breonna Taylor. They're giving him a job.
On the national level, the whole world knows that this isn't right. This has made this has made national news. It's national news. Hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go. Hey, hey! Cosgrove has got to go.
Okay right now, but shooting somebody in front of the speedway or somebody I know, one of my families getting shot on the sidewalk.
We've got judges taking out their seats. So, you know, we've got no north.
Sorry, y'all. Trying to get some pictures up on the Instagram.
It was only like
Give me a
30
moment.
something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, someone dropped off pizza for us. Again, more support.
I mean, they're supposed to have
Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
up on Facebook. Feel free to share them, share the live, let people know that Carrollton, Kentucky, Carroll County is not going to sit down and let Myles Cosgrove take a position here.
What is he hiding? What's your sheriff hiding?
Yeah, Ash, you got a very valid point there. I've had a couple of people that have commented since I've started reporting this hire and said it's all the man knows. He's done it for 27 years or whatever. It's all the man knows. What do you expect him to do? We expect him to learn a new trade, just like anybody else in any other position would have to do. You get fired from your job, and then you get blacklisted, and no one's going to hire you, and then you start a new trade. People do it all day, every day. I've done it before in my life. I was a bartender and a music promoter for about 16 years. But hey, look at me today, reporting the news. It's crazy, right?
That's something you also need to understand. In a lot of these situations, some people still right.
So the answer to anyone that has that question of, well, what's he supposed to do? It's all he knows. He's supposed to learn a new trade and get a new job. It's that simple.
No, not killer cop! No, not killer cop! No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
One, two, three, four, in the bogus drug war! 1, 2, 3, 4, in the bogus drug war! 1, 2, 3, 4, in the bogus drug war!
The main reason that Myles Cosgrove has not seen any charges in relation to the Breonna Taylor case is essentially Mayor Garland announced that he was not involved in falsifying the evidence, the information on the warrant. So he was just a person that was told to be somewhere at a certain time to do their job. But because those other 4 officers were involved in falsifying the information that led to the no-knock warrant that led to the death of Breonna Taylor, they have seen federal charges, even though the Attorney General of Kentucky has decided that there was no crimes committed federally. That has been decided differently. So they are facing charges. One of them essentially flipped on the other 3, gave information, and kind of got out of the charges, but 3 of them are still facing full federal charges. Ashley, I would have to check into Vic. I'm not sure, honestly. I had a number of sources hit me up about Myles, specifically because he was involved in the Breonna Taylor incident. Some people that are from this area happened to be in Louisville in 2020 a few times for the protests. They knew that they could reach out to me, and I would be willing to, disseminate that information. So we did a couple days ago after we got the source. Mainstream media followed up with articles, 3-4 hours after I was able to break it. And then, I was able to kind of get together an article based off of some of the information that they were able to collect. So it's really a group effort. The news, that is. Be safe.
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop!
No, not killer cop! No, not killer cop!
All right. Well,
No, not killer cop!
my phone just warned me 15% battery life. So hold on one second. All right, give me one. So this protest was scheduled to happen
No peace!
from 10 to 1.
No peace!
I wasn't able to get here until a little bit after 11 because I had some family issues to deal with this morning. But it is kind of dwindling. Someone just said, hey, you know, I gotta go pick up my kid from school. Again, that makes sense. You gotta go. It is a Monday morning, so.
No peace!
But yeah, it's about another hour. It was expected people are going to be gathered here. I just got a notification that I'm down to 15% battery life. My battery's been draining real quick lately. I think I need to factory reset my phone to figure that out. But that means that I am going to go ahead and drop the live. We were able to stay up for about an hour out here. It is peaceful. So again, tons of support as people are driving by, throwing fists up out the window, honking their horns. So just because there are slightly smaller numbers that happen to be standing on this corner does not mean that there's not a number of individuals in Carrollton as well as Carroll County that are against this hire. Again, I've had a number of people that have reached out to our outlet directly to express their concerns, which is what led us to covering the story. Again, city officials, council members, magistrates, even the mayor were not aware of this hire happening. And a number of them were upset. So we'll just have to see how this all pans out. But yeah, a number of people out here in protest of the Carroll County Sheriff's Department and their hire of Myles Cosgrove. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and drop the live and get out of here. We'll probably be hanging out until everyone leaves, so I'll take some more B-reel and stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and drop the live for now so that I can save my battery. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Go to rightheart.com, check out our link tree. Ton of articles on the website. We are on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all the main ones. So check us out, give us a follow. We're going to continue coverage on this situation as it develops, over time. But we appreciate y'all. Until next time, everybody, stay strong, stay safe.
Are y'all not going to go after the speeders?